Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the meeting. I'd like to do an acknowledgement of country. I was only just stand up. Wingecarribee Council acknowledges the Gundungurra and Tharawal people as the traditional custodians of this land we now call Wingecarribee Shire. I pay my respects to elders, both past, present and emerging. I also would like to extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders present here today. The civic prayer. Let us meet in this council chamber in a spirit of fellowship and goodwill to represent all members of the community in its cultural and religious diversity, to be honest and objective in all our deliberations, to respect the views of residents, the rights of all to express their opinions without fear or favour, and to make decisions for the common good of the community. I would just now like to make a general observation about the seating in the council chambers. I'm not comfortable with sitting up here. It'd be much preferable for me to be on the floor of the council chambers with everybody else. Unfortunately, this is not possible as all the furnishings are built in and I've just got to live with it. In fairness, it's been explained to me that the new floor levels of the extension necessitate this arrangement and importantly also allow accessibility for those who may need it, and apparently that wasn't available previously, so I've got to live with it. There are obviously no apologies. Have you been handed any declarations of interest? There's no declarations of interest. Well, the only item on the business paper is an interim administrator minute, which I will read. For those members of the press, you haven't got to write like crazy. I'll give you a copy. I've got plenty of copies for everybody else as well. You will find I write my own minutes, and I do not. Some matters I liaise with the staff about, others I don't. You will find I'm my own person. In accordance with my obligations of appointment as Interim Administrator of Wingecarribee Shire Council, I formally table for attachment to this minute the suspension order dated 12 March 2021 from the Minister for Local Government, the Hon. Shelley Hancock MP. That's tabled. Residents may be assured that while I hold the position of Interim Administrator, I will do my best to independently serve in an honest, open and transparent way, ensuring all voices are heard. I come to this role with an open mind and will aim to address all the issues raised by the Minister in her correspondence of 2 March 2021 to the Council, and no doubt many other and varied matters. The restoration of public confidence and the effective functioning of the Council will be my priority. At this stage, I have no idea how it all got to this. From my past experience as an administrator, I do know, however, the uncertainty that the suspension of a council brings to some employees who just want to get on with their jobs. In my view, loyal and dedicated employees deserve better. I've started meeting with suspended councillors, and my door will be open to any person who may wish to meet with me over the coming weeks. The importance of confidentiality is well known to me, and residents and staff, current and former, alike should not hesitate to make contact. It is difficult for me to guarantee that confidential emails will only be seen by me, but instructions have been issued that correspondence addressed to myself and marked confidential will only be opened by me and secured in a way that complies with statutory obligations. It's important for everyone to appreciate that I've not been appointed as the General Manager of the Council, and the day-to-day operations must and will continue in a seamless way. I've noted recent comments that the functions of the Council will in some way stall during the administration period, but let me assure you this is incorrect. With that in mind, I wish to advise the following matters. Notice is given that effective from Monday 22 March, I have appointed Mr Les McMahon as the Acting General Manager until a permanent replacement is recruited. Mr McMahon should be well known to many in this community as the former General Manager of Wallandilly Shire Council. He is very well regarded in the industry, and I am confident he will assist in taking the council forward. My decision should not be taken as a sign that I lack confidence in the current administration. There are a number of matters that I consider require addressing, and no doubt further matters will be brought to my attention, and having fresh eyes oversee that process should be seen as an important step in restoring public confidence in Wingecarribee Shire Council. An independent hearing and assessment panel, also now referred to as a local planning panel, is to be established to deal with all development applications ordinarily referred to council for decision and all planning proposals, and to make recommendations to the council with regard to their merit. This action will assist in depoliticising the planning function with the added benefit through peer decision and review of validating or exposing the professionalism and competence of the planning staff. The Acting General Manager has been requested to ensure that the necessary membership, procedures and policies for the appointment of the panel are reported to the meeting next Wednesday. The Chair of the IHAP will be appointed Council representative on the Joint Regional Planning Panel, with the Deputy Chair as the alternate, and will be paid a fee as determined by the General Manager. The functions of the Finance Committee will now be dealt with by Council, and the Acting General Manager has been requested to report to the upcoming Council meeting regarding the necessity of Council needing to meet twice a month. A governance, human resource and statutory obligations audit is to be independently commissioned in conjunction with the Acting General Manager. An independent desktop review of the Council's financial position, resourcing strategy, maintenance of basic infrastructure, depreciation schedules and capacity to deliver projects identified in the Community Strategic Plan, or more particularly the operational plan and the delivery program, will be undertaken in consultation with the Acting General Manager. The Acting General Manager has been requested to report to the April meeting of Council on the Charter and membership of the Audit, Risk and Improvement Committee. The appointment of a new General Manager will probably be the most important matter that I deal with over the next 3 months. I've already initiated discussions with the recruitment managers, LG New South Wales, and asked that the position be advertised for a further 14 days to allow persons who may not have applied the chance to do so now that the circumstances of the Council have changed. In addition, I will be seeking 2 community representatives to assist in the selection process. Suspended and former councillors and candidates for election, past and prospective, will not be considered. It is just not realistic to defer this matter until September in view of the importance of stability and to assist a new council to move forward, and the opportunity now presents for an independent process in which the community can have total confidence. I'm advised that since the last election there's been 32 Code of Conduct matters resulting in referrals costing more than $201,948. In view of the suspension of councillors, a stop has been put to the 2 matters presently under investigation. Public money, I am sure all residents will agree, is better spent on the council's core responsibilities. The intervention of the Minister for Local Government gives Wingecarribee Shire community the opportunity for renewal and review. From my early observations, there appears to have been a general lack of respect, and frankly, the community deserves better. The community can be assured that I will do my best. I would move that this minute be received and noted and resolve accordingly. That's the only business on the agenda, so I declare the meeting closed. Thanks for your attendance.